Hi, this is a review video for the Mid V7 purchased from MerryMobiles.com. This review is going to be the V7 running the Vistinius ROM, which is a custom firmware. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the power button here. Now, as a reminder about this device, it is running a VIA VM or WM8650 processor at 800 megahertz. It's running Android 2.2, has 256 megabyte of DDR2 RAM. Comes with 2 gig internal NAND storage. It has a 7-inch 16 by 9 resistive single touch screen in 800 by 480 resolution. And overall, it's a nice little device. It's also priced well. Again, at MerryMobiles.com. Right now, it's $89.99, and you can get free shipping on that. And it's a good little basic tablet, nice entry level if you want to get your feet wet with tablets. And you can see a little dancing Android guy here. Now, the Vistinius ROM is really a no-brainer install. You just put the 2 little files on the flash card and it updates. And it is a very good increase in just performance and usability for the tablet. It removes a lot of the junk, bloatware, and things that way. It also comes with a flash evaluation version, and we'll go into some of those different programs. And you can see his logo here. He's also very good about updating almost immediately after a new factory firmware is released. He will update his custom ROM and you can flash it. Do note, flashing the ROM will wipe out the system. It just wipes everything out, so be prepared for that. Now, here we are at our boot screen, or our initial lock screen. And you can see it's still set for China, so you'll have to go into the settings and change those. You can also click those photos and have a little photo slideshow to use the device as a photo frame. So we're going to slide and unlock. He gives you 2 launcher home icons. You can do Launcher Pro or W&T Launcher. I'm going to use Launcher Pro. And you can see the desktop's just kind of basic, has your basic icons, but it is spread out more. There's more desktop real estate, if you will. And you can see, performance-wise, slides over nice. And let's go ahead and look at the settings. And you'll notice there's a lot of icons up here on the top. There's a home button here, menu, the Wi-Fi, some volume. You can use this to take a screenshot. So let's go into the settings. And I'll go to About Device. You can see here, models listed as Wonder Media WM8650. Android 2.2, it's got the kernel version, and Vistinius's build 1.3.4. All well and good. You can do touch panel calibration, you can change your date and time, language keyboard, you can unmount the storage disk, which right now I've got an 8 gig external storage in there, saying there's 4 gigs free. And under display settings, you've got your brightness controls, which we'll just turn that up. And USB controls, and the classic, wireless network settings. Okay, so that's the settings for it. And it comes with pretty much all the basic apps you need to get started with your day. You've got Angry Birds, so you got a game. You have a file explorer with Astro, calculator, has the camera, which right now the room's very dark, so you probably can't see much except a little bit of the camcorder up above. You got clock, contacts. It comes with the full version of Documents to Go, so you can edit your documents. He put in Dolphin Browser HD, which is a very good web browser. You have a Full Market, which we'll open here in a minute. Photos. There's a built-in video player that does play. It played most of the videos I tried to run, although the audio wasn't running on some of them. So I'm going to install Rock Player after this, and we'll do some tests that way. And you've got YouTube, Wi-Fi settings. It comes with Skype Beta, so you can do your text chatting on Skype. Alright, let's go ahead and check out the market. Tap that to load. And you can see it's the newer version of the market with the little, swipey guy there. And pretty much it's the full market access. Just about every app you want to access is in there. Go top free. So as you can see, it's got pretty much everything you want. So that's the market. And as I said, the device does come with Angry Birds. So let's go ahead and load that up. And performance on this it's not bad, especially at the price point it's at. You get a full, web browser, ebook reader, games. They're playable, but you won't be able to play some of the more intense, heavier games on it. And you'll see Angry Birds here load. Which right now we've got the backgrounds on. I'm going to go ahead and turn the backgrounds off, which greatly helps performance. We're going to hit play, poached eggs, level 1. Classic Angry Birds music. Target. And definitely Angry Birds runs a lot better on Vestinius's build than the stock firmware. I can clearly confirm that. As you can see, it runs pretty smooth, very playable, which is always good. We'll do one more level here. Go. And that is Angry Birds. Now, I'm not too fond of the built-in YouTube app that comes with it, so I'll install another one and we'll test that here in a minute. But for now, let's go ahead and check out the web browsing experience. I'm going to load up Dolphin Browser HD, and I already had it kind of loaded in the background. But here's Google. You can see the page loads fine. We can zoom out. Let's go ahead and check a bookmark. A lot of people ask about Flash and games, so let's go ahead and load up Mafia Wars on Facebook, just to show that it does run, which will make some people happy. Now, not all games are going to run very well. I also tried Zuma Blitz, and while it loaded, it just kind of sat at the screen. It's not live enough for you to really play Zuma Blitz. But more text-based or graphics-based game like Mafia Wars, where you're just clicking links, it runs okay. And one other link that I want to go to is board.com, which is basically filled with Flash games. And just to show you that another type of Flash game works. Now, this game requires a keyboard to actually play, but I can show you that at least it'll load. And to save time on some of these, I may jump the video forward or speed it up, since YouTube only gives me a 15-minute limit, and I still want to do some benchmarks in Rock Player, which again, on the benchmarks, I may also speed those up to just show the results. And this is the part where it requires the keyboard to actually run. So that is the browser and Flash. Just showing that Flash does work. Now I'm going to turn off the camera, install a couple additional programs, and then we'll come back and do some more testing. Okay, and we're back. I've installed the programs that I wanted to do. Let's go ahead and start with YouTube. And as you can see, I've installed a different YouTube program. This one should look a bit more normal. Accept. You can see YouTube runs smooth. And scrolls just fine. So that's YouTube. Alright, let's try Rock Player. I've got 4 different videos in here that we'll give a test with. It's got some anime. Let's start with try hardware first. And there's no audio playing, which makes it kind of hard to watch. Let's just try software just to make sure. Alright. I've got a movie here, Toy Story 3. Let's just do software. And did not load, so we'll go back to hardware. Also no audio. I've got a Big Bang Theory here. Which is playing just fine. And this is a 720p MKV file, which most devices have trouble playing and a lot of times can't play. As you can see, it does play, but it is stuttery. Again, probably 720p in a different file format would work okay, but in the MKV files, most tablets always have difficulty playing them. But it does at least give it an attempt. So that is Rock Player. Alright, let's go ahead and try some benchmarking programs here. And again, I might speed up the video if I'm running short on time. I'm going to load up LinPack for Android. We'll just click Alright, and there's a result. Came up at 1.57 or 527. Let's go ahead and run another one here. I'll try to run Ninomark, but it's going to fail because this device doesn't support OpenGL 2.0. So you can see that did not run. Whereas the C8 and the mid 816 with the Samsung processor will run that one. We've also got in here, benchmark here. Alright, we'll show the results here. Graphic came up at 79. CPU at 178. Memory at 158. And the file system at 50. So relatively lower performances, but again, we're not expecting this device to be screaming on the benchmarks. It's just to show it can run them, and everything worked fine that way. Overall, this is a great little device for the price. If you're looking for a web browser, mild video games, and some video, audio, things of that nature, this tablet really is going to meet your needs, and at the price point, it's hard to beat. If you're looking for something with a bit more performance, you might want to check out the Merry Mobile's website and look for the C8 or the mid 816, which are running a Samsung processor. But they're about double the cost, around $200, $210. So thanks for watching, and I hope this review was helpful. Also, keep in mind that this firmware is constantly being updated. So always check on the Slate Droid forum. You might find a newer version which may fix those video issues that we had. We can also always talk to Roger, who built the Vistinius ROM, and see if he can add in more codecs. Again, thanks for watching. Bye.